At EIS, the learning community we look at in its broadest context, and that means that everyone involved in the life of the school is included. So the students, their families, all school staff members, and anyone that's important to the lives of our students, and of course, the local community.
Can you tell me what it is about being a part of the EIS learning community that you enjoy?
La communauté à IAS est assez incroyable. Quand je suis arrivée à IAS, en fait, j'ai visité l'école d'abord en tant que parent. J'étais enceinte de mon 3e enfant et quand je suis rentrée dans l'école, c'était assez magique de voir l'atmosphère, les enfants qui jouaient, qui avaient l'air tellement heureux, tout le staff aussi très souriant. Et les enfants qui étaient vraiment inclus, ça avait l'air d'être une grande famille et une communauté vraiment soudée, et ça m'a vraiment donné envie. Je me suis dit vraiment ça a l'air fantastique, non seulement d'être ici en tant que famille, mais d'être ici en tant que maîtresse. J'adorerais venir ici enseigner, et j'ai gardé ça dans un coin de ma tête parce que donc, après avoir eu mon 3e enfant, je me suis dit c'est ma dream school, tellement ça avait l'air génial, et ça l'est.
Teaching in a PYP school?
I think there's lots to like about teaching in a PYP school. One of my favorite things about it is that we have the freedom to follow where the kids want to go with lessons. So if the children take an interest in a certain part of the unit, we have the freedom to just follow them down that journey that they want to go with their learning, and just kind of facilitate the direction that they want to go. Another thing I love about it is how integrated everything is. So it's not like maths and literacy are like separate blocks. We build everything around that kind of unit of inquiry. So the literacy is linked where, let's say we're doing businesses, we're writing about our business in some way. And in maths, we're doing maths that helps our business that we're learning about. So yeah, that's why.
Điều mình thích nhất ở trường IB là học sinh có thể học cách giao tiếp với bạn bè, với mọi người xung quanh bằng rất là nhiều cách khác nhau, và có thể là sử dụng nhiều ngôn ngữ khác nhau, và hơn nữa là các bạn có thể tìm hiểu và hiểu hơn về bản thân mình, về gia đình mình, về những người xung quanh và về cái thế giới mà các bạn đang sống, để các bạn có thể sẵn sàng trở thành công dân toàn cầu trong tương lai.
At EIS.
We ask questions, we do projects, we read books, we do presentations, we work together, we go on field trips.
How do you learn at EIS?
My name is Ian. Today I'm going to tell about how do I learn at school. I draw and I paint someday, and I do music at my home, and I also go to class in music, and I also do swimming at school.
Teaching and learning at EIS can look really different across all grade levels, but there are consistencies we maintain throughout early years all the way to grade 5. As teachers at EIS, we really try to create activities and ask questions that are really going to engage our students and push them in their learning. For students, we encourage all students to take ownership and initiative of their learning, and we really try to take a holistic approach, which will really give our students the skills they need to become global citizens.
저는 우리 학교 학생들의 국제적 소양은 IB 학습자상으로부터 시작된다고 생각합니다. 서로 다른 언어, 문화를 가진 친구들과 함께 어울려 생활하는 과정 속에서 다양성을 이해하고 또 존중하는 방법을 학습합니다. 특히 언어를 배우는 학생들에게 있어서 다양성이란 자연스러운 배움의 기회를 제공하고 또 나아가서는 건강한 세계 시민으로 자라나는 훌륭한 밑거름이 된다고 생각합니다.
So what is a unit of inquiry? A unit of inquiry is transdisciplinary. It touches on a theme or central idea which is connected to real-world issues. During the unit, we have a structure which we follow. The students take the lead as much as possible. They ask questions and then they inquire into their own questions, research into them, reflect, and then present the information at the end.
Tell me about the learner profile.
Sure, there are 10 learner profiles, but I could tell you about 2, and she's also going to tell you about 2. So one of them is about principle. Principle is when you do the right thing, listening to teacher, not talking when you were supposed to. So that's an example of principle. But knowledgeable is when you know a lot of things, and you could use that to help other people, so that you are also caring too.
Thank you. May?
I'm going to talk about caring. Caring is like you help other people when they fall and like be nice to everybody. And another one that I'm going to talk about is risk takers. Like, for example, you haven't done a thing, and instead of saying, no, I will not do it, you try it and see if you like it. And even if you don't, that's okay.
What is inquiry? Well, that in itself is inquiry, isn't it? Inquiry is when we want students to ask questions, we want them to explore, and then we want them to investigate the world around them, kind of like little detectives. And through that exploration and discovery, we hope that they find different connections, really learn new skills, and hopefully through those problems, we can get them to solve those issues.
An inquirer.
An inquirer is a person that tries to find out about questions and asks people the questions.
Preschool, we really encourage student agency. We do this by finding out what interests the students. Through the first few weeks of them starting school, this will be done through observation, and then we integrate this into learning experiences. We also encourage the students to identify their own strengths, and then once we've found out and established this, they'll run their own workshops. So for example, a student really might enjoy building towers, so then they would run their own workshops.
Collaboration in PYP is key in the development of our students' learning, and it helps them to improve skills such as social skills and communication skills as well. For teachers, it means working together to plan and create lessons for the students so that every grade can flow and be consistent and help us to co-teach effectively. For the students, it might mean working together in large, small groups, in pairs, and getting them to become more open-minded and also bringing forth that community mindset. It also means collaborating between students and teachers as well, and that means that they will be reflecting on learning together, making new goals together to ensure that the children are progressing.
All right, so tell me how you've taken action at EIS.
Well, last year we had a movie night, but before the movie night we had an idea to...
You had an idea.
Well, I had an idea because I saw the news and how bad I felt for them, so me and my friends
From the earthquake in Syria.
and Turkey, we started making things and then selling things.
Most of them were food.
And then we sold them at the movie night. But our original plan was to sell it at Me's house,
Which
at
we
the
also
movie
did.
compound.
Which we also did the day after, yeah.
So on Saturday we sold at the movie night. The day after we sold at the baby compound. In total we made 20 million.
27 million. Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And we donated it all to
Was it Red
International Red Cross and
Yeah.
Save the Children.
Amazing, thank you very much. So tell me, Aya, how have you taken action at EIS?
So one thing is that we did a mini market and we made a lot of stuff very cool, and we made money out of that, and then we donated all that money to charity, to UPP Global and Dragon.
Blue Dragon?
Yeah, Blue Dragon. And the other thing is the same thing, but we did a lemonade stand where we had 300 and we used that to make a lemonade. And we also sold that to UPP Global. We got the money and we gave it to UPP Global and Blue Dragon.
Wonderful, thank you.